What do you mean by LeBron buying in?
He seems, since he was unable to get Luke Walton fired. They're unable to trade the guys for Anthony Davis. He seems attached. The last several, since coming back from his injury, he seemed attached. He seemed unfocused. He seems like even the optics. I'm sure you all discussed that ad nauseum about him sitting on the bench in Indiana, 3 seats down from everybody else. I think that's symbolic. That's kind of how he rolls. He's very passive aggressive like that. He just hasn't seemed to be part of the thing. You ask him about it over at the Lakers, he's his own planet. And I know a lot of that's natural and happens. It's going to happen anyway. But it seems to be leaking onto the court. In a game against Atlanta, the last game before the break, he had a triple-double, and it was the most empty triple-double I've ever seen. He was just barely there, it seemed like. He was just kind of, not getting back on defense and not helping out on defense and not looking for teammates. It's just, and so everybody's wondering, is he, again, his camp wanted Luke Walton fired. Jeannie Buss said, no, he's still the coach till the end of the year. His camp wanted these guys traded, that blew up in their face. So now he's kind of on an island, and he needs his teammates. His team. Ask the Lakers who their leader is, and it's Rajon Rondo, without question.
Really,
you can look at how they celebrated when. So that's what I mean by that.
Yeah, I'm wondering about this though as we move into the offseason here, because this is probably the most important offseason of LeBron James's career.
Oh, it's absolutely, because he's got a 3-year window out here. At least the Lakers are considering a 3-year window. And if he doesn't get help, he's never going to get back to where he was. And, Kevin Durant, I gave Kevin Durant a lot of hassle. I think I even came on the show and gave him hassle for talking about how tough it is to play with LeBron. But a lot of that is true as far as all the furor that goes around it and all the distractions that goes around it. And I think is it going to be harder for them to get somebody to come play here, given the circumstances, and if they don't make the playoffs, and if this is not a true, the guy wants to come to play with LeBron to say, okay, we can go right to the championship, we can go right to the finals. Can they do that if they end up the season not making the playoffs? Can they sell themselves as that? Mm-hmm. And, maybe a guy like Jimmy Butler, but I don't think that's the kind of guy they need.
But also, everybody was pleading and promising that they were going to be patient this year. What happened to the patience that everybody talked about at the beginning of the year?
Well, it was patience. Like, okay, you're going to break the 5-year playoff drought. You're going to get to the playoffs. You're going to win a playoff round. That's enough. It was that kind of patience. It wasn't patience. You're not making the damn playoffs. It wasn't. It wasn't. They ain't that patient. No, and it's patience. Like you'll come in here and you'll slowly become a Laker. Well, he hasn't really made steps to be a Laker yet. People don't feel like he really is a true Laker yet.
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV or download the Dan Patrick Show app.